combat. Okay.
Everyone did, but I don't get beaten up.
Talk to Francis.
Saying prayers 100 times isn't that bad.
I don't remember what I was doing in this, so... You're talking very loudly.
The cloister is a place for quiet contemplation.
It's a place for quiet contemplation, chats.
Normally we wouldn't speak up like this, but
But what, brothers?
Are you Philip of Gwyn?
Yes?
Am I?
May we ask you something?
we know we shouldn't be asking you like this.
How about you asking?
Sure. What is your question?
I already asked Brother Andrew.
What is it?
Brother Milius told us you know the scripture very well. Could you tell us about God's temple?
I know nothing about this.
Must be a place. Cathedral.
That's probably what his lost master was talking about.
Each of us is God's temple in the way that he created us.
Your body is a temple. You should look after it.
Someone does something to God's temple.
The scripture says, if anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy him.
Even if he destroys his own temple.
Even if he kills himself.
So
What?
for Prior James there's no salvation as well.
It was not a suicide.
Prior James did not commit suicide.
No one saw him that night. No one knows.
God knows. God knows what sent him running out onto the ice.
We're trying to figure out who killed this person.
Didn't say his name.
I have seen
The Nameless
brave
King?
men run for many reasons. Never have I seen the devil. So we should not make room for him.
Yeah,
Neither
don't make
here
room for the
nor
devil.
in our hearts.
Beat out the devil, Bob Ross.
Yes.
Beat him right out of that paintbrush.
Thank you, Brother Philip.
Okay. What have we got? I have no idea where this Francis is.
So again, we're all God's temple.
All of us.
Every single one, yes.
This priory is so much bigger than our small cell in the forest.
Okay. Maybe the map might help. Where am I going? Knightbridge Cathedral, maybe? Where even am I right now? The Priory Gate? I don't know. This isn't helpful at all. Cathedral main gates. You know, you'd think the map might tell me where this guy is. That would have been helpful. Okay, what have we got here? Just some holy water. What was that? There's something there. A candle. There's like a candle hidden behind there. I guess we just walk up to it, to the cloister. I'm sure he'll be in the cloister. That sounds like a place to find this guy.
Because God created us in his image. That's why we can all pray to him.
Don't mind me, lads. I'm just walking around in circles because I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Could it be in the staircase or will he be in the cathedra? Well, it's not letting me go into the staircase. Aha, Francis. Hello. You look troubled.
Francis, you look troubled.
Always read me.
Like a book, little brother.
It's good to see you, Philip. King Henry is dead.
I know. Word reached St. John shortly before I left.
First the king, and now Prior James.
Now let's be cheery. Let's try and be cheery, guy.
God has a plan.
I know he does, but King Henry's death caused quite a commotion in the world of Dark times are coming.
Dark times indeed. You could say winter is coming. Okay, let's read this letter. The rivalry for the throne. Interesting. People are coming for the throne. How can I help?
Only we could stop the suffering.
Maybe
With a
we
very
can.
sad looking small
I came
Jesus.
not just to meet you. I was sent to look for a messenger of my lord, Earl Robert.
Here? In Kingsbridge?
Farmers said the messenger was heading for Kingsbridge 2 weeks ago. The knight was carrying a confidential document that might change the course of the conflict. People here trust you.
Indeed they do.
Maybe the monks here know something.
We will find him.
One more thing.
We'll find him and
No
we'll
one
win.
can know why we're looking for the knight.
Okay. So we're looking for a missing knight. Who would know? Okay, so we've got to ask people about a missing knight, I see. Let's go look in this crypt. What could possibly go wrong going into a dark, creepy crypt? Okay. It's not going to let me through.
Locked.
I guess we got to come from another side. I should ask him about the knights, you know. Do you know anything about this knight, good sir? Okay. Leads up to the roof, but we're not going to be allowed. Okay, let's go ask those. I did turn off that candle that was hidden behind the thing. Interesting. I wonder if there's any point to extinguishing all the candles.
We are the temple.
But why a church then?
Do you two happen to know anything about this knight?
Why cathedral? Why do we create temples if we are a temple?
No, you're not gonna.
Isn't it almost arrogant to try and build
Okay.
a greater temple?
To build a greater temple. Is that like Pepega flexing?
Why not?
You know, I'm gonna have the better temple, my body's better than yours. No, that's just stupid. Okay. Where are we going? Let's go to the kitchen. It locks. Oh no, it isn't. Okay.
Philip. Brother Milius.
What a strange looking fish.
Come, warm yourself by the oven.
Is that Philip?
That's an odd
Tell
oven.
him to warm himself by the oven.
He already has.
Thank you, Brother Cutlet.
Hard at work, as usual, Milius.
Salting some fish.
I have to serve
Salting
salt
those
fish
sabaping.
6 times a week.
It sounds like Twitch chat.
We hear you have fresh fish every day at your cell in the forest.
Why do you have so many fish if you've got to salt them
Every
up?
other day, we even have poultry.
You could just have fresh fish, you know.
You have done wonderful work at St. John's, Philip.
You just got to make a bit more effort to, you know, go fish every day. You don't need to preserve them all.
We, on the other hand, had a weak prior for 13 years. May the Lord rest his soul. What you worked hard for at St. John's is wasted here in the mother house.
After the election, the new prior ought to put things right.
You would think.
Remigius. Put things right.
But it's not necessarily going to happen. Okay. Maybe we underestimate him.
Maybe we underestimate Remigius.
He's about to burn all the books and documents in the prior's room, including the priory's ledgers.
Regis says James asked for everything to be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
What?
Everything to be burnt other than his Bible, eh?
Without the ledgers, the priory's finances will be beyond saving.
Have you seen a knight?
Did you see a knight in Kingsbridge?
You mean, aside from the nobles attending the Christmas service? No, I don't remember any knights visiting us.
Was no one else nominated?
Only Cuthbert.
I refuse. I'm too old.
No one else dares to follow in Prior James's footsteps. Not since he began talking to the devil.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound good.
What?
One day he started talking to the devil, as if they were standing side by side.
And everyone just knows.
He was bargaining with the devil for his soul, whispering about his sins.
Did he kill the guy, perhaps?
The sins?
Feels like that might be the one. I can't ask about his sins, eh?
We'll talk more later.
Cuthbert, Dibble and Grub. The grub is the fish.
Brother Cuthbert.
Ah, we were waiting for you. I hope you brought some of that wonderful cheese you make at St. John's.
Did I? I don't know.
I gave it to one of your novices.
I did.
Why would you do that?
He said it's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Greedy brother Marcus.
You are too trusting, Philip.
I guess I should have kept the cheese and gave it to this guy.
Has there been a night to Kingsbridge recently?
Milius, wasn't there a poor soul found dead before Christmas?
I don't know if he was a knight.
He was put to rest in the cemetery.
The cemetery. That was the right thing to do. Brother Cuthbert, you seem worried.
Prior James was a kind man, but the priory is in a terrible state.
Philip knows. He was just too kind to say anything.
Yes, I know. I wanted to use my New Year's visit to talk with Prior James about these matters.
We should be rich. The priory has much land and collects from many parish churches. But we are in debt. Our novices steal from us.
Novices are stealing? Like the cheese?
The novices are stealing?
Yes, someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them. But someone used them to steal food from the cellar more than once. Today I found something missing again.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
Let us continue another time, Brother Cuthbert.
Of course.
What are they stealing? Is there anything that I can steal in here? Okay, so some hot stones and a stove.
Ah, wonderful.
I always put some extra stones on the stove to warm up water. Put one in your pocket. You'll keep warm.
Oh? Ouch!
That seems like a stupid idea.
Oh, they're hot.
Yeah, no shit. Why are you telling me to pick up a hot stone then?
Ouch!
Don't do that. You'll burn your fingers off.
You're the one that told me to do it. Okay, so now I have a stinky cheese rock because it's going to smell of cheese.
Nice and warm, and I didn't burn my hands, Milius.
I knew you could do it.
But I almost did. Okay. Some beech nuts. What are we going to do with those? Why do we need a warm rock as well? Point and click adventure games. I'm sure it'll come in handy for something. Okay. Let's have a look on this map. So we're by the kitchen, there's a guest house there. Right, if I go round the back of the house. There's a cemetery. No, I think that's where you said the stuff was, right? In the cemetery. Okay. So let's go round the back. Maybe the knight's there. Maybe we can talk to that other guy outside and say, hey, do you mind giving us the keys back for this other guy? You might know something about this knight, right?
Brother Ronaldus, how are you?
Huh? What?
How are you? Are you well?
Oh, Brother Philip. Yes, I am well. It's just that the dead won't stay in the ground.
What?
The dead.
The dead did what?
It's probably those badgers always digging up the graves.
Oh, the dead are rising, are they? Can I ask you about this knight? No?
Rotten badgers. We used to eat them.
The
Now
badgers?
they're eating us.
Well, I guess you know nothing about this knight.
My father gave the priory a good deal of land to keep me fed. I won't eat salted fish all day.
Me neither.
Shall we go into the cellar again tonight?
Yes, Brother Marcus. You still have old Cuthbert's keys?
Indeed I do. I hid them right in the church. Stuffed them in the large crack in the wall.
I could do some crack stuffing myself.
Okay,
I
priest.
bet you could.
You're talking about stuffing some crack. Okay. Okay. Cuthbert's keys are in a crack in the cathedral and he wants to stuff some crack. Or does he mean he wants to stuff some crack up his nose? Because again, that's not really ideal. Wait, the cloister was there. I should have gone into that. Right, let's go into the cathedral. And look for a big crack to stuff. Because apparently that's what you do in a church. Okay, where's your crack? That's just a candle, that's not a crack in a wall. Okay, it's literally looking for cracks in a wall simulator now. I'm guessing it would be big and obvious, right? There's a crack in the wall. Yeah. Nice big obvious crack.
The novice said he hid the keys in here. Here, I have them.
Perfect. Most of the doors and gates in this priory. Okay, so it's literally the keys to everything.
This brother Marcus really did steal Cuthbert's keys.
Do I need to use the keys?
No, I'll stay down here. I'm not good with heights.
Well, I thought we'd get a better view of the place from up there. Guess we're going into the crypts then. Okay, let's use the keys on the gate. Perfect. Let's just leave it unlocked so that, you know, everyone can just come in as they
Let's
wish.
see what we can find. No reason to be afraid.
It's only a light little dark patch.
Nothing.
Why would you be afraid of that? Although there's an insect on the floor. More darkness.
Those old cathedrals are bound to make strange sounds. Nothing here. The saint rests in peace.
What are we looking for down here in the darkness? I don't know. I don't see how this helps us identify who saw a knight.
Thought so. Nothing here.
Okay. Is there anything in the distance? More darkness.
Hello?
Yeah, you're talking to yourself, mate.
No. No one. Not a thing.
No one at all. Yeah. There's nothing else to click down here. There's just a sarcophagus. There's got to be more paths, right? Like, why would they be coming down here for food if there's only this? Although I guess the keys open more places. Maybe. Okay. Let's have a look on this map again. Okay, I've clicked on the map. It says the crypts. There's the house of the prior. Okay, in the chapter house. I should go look in the chapter house and see what's over there. That's probably the first move. And then we'll go to the house of the prior. Maybe because that's the guy that died, we might want to go looking there. Or is it the guy that died? That might be the guy that's in league with the devil. Either way.
We are people of God.
Okay, chapter house. There's the path to the cemetery. You don't need either of those.
What we have to ask
Aha,
ourselves
people.
is, can our Saint Adolphus still protect Kingsbridge in these dark times?
Can he?
He couldn't protect Prior James.
Nobody could protect him.
Ever since that lightning struck the cathedral, he wasn't the same.
When you take over my position as sacrist, you should implore the bishop
Sacrist.
to send us a new relic.
You make a lot of sugar.
Then I'll be sub-prior. The new prior and I will support you in this.
He didn't seem very happy for us to come across, and then he's shocked at that.
A new relic might also attract more pilgrims.
Philip of Gwynedd, I wanted to talk to you. How dare you disturb my
Wow.
religious requiem?
I'm afraid the choir is waiting for me.
Stay.
Your religious requiem, you mean
No reason you
your
should
secret
hear
whispering
what has to
in the
say.
back room? Hmm. Yes, I didn't just sneak in
I
on you.
beg your forgiveness. I was overwhelmed when I heard Prior James passed.
You should know better. Now, I'm sure at St. John's you're a good friar, but here we adhere to the rules.
Have you seen a knight here?
Brother Andrew, have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
Aside from the ones that visited for Christmas? No. If there had been an official guest, I would know. And no one stayed at our guest house.
You mentioned a prior.
You mentioned a new prior.
The election will be held in a few days, when we all convene for the chapter meeting.
You're intervening for a chapter meeting. Interesting.
Let us continue this conversation later.
Of course. There's a lot of planning for me to do for the upcoming election.
Upcoming elections, you say? Does that mean he's not the prior
Come
yet?
together here. The pilgrims donate. So do the nobles.
Okay, so you guys know nothing.
I see. The temple to feed the temple.
The temple to feed the temple.
Yes.
How does that work? A temple of food to feed the temple of the body and the temple of the minds? All this religious speak. Okay, let's go to the stables. Is there someone hiding in the stables who might know something? Maybe there's a horse that's a knight. You never know. Don't. It's just an awful smell. Just an awful smell. Okay. Let's go to the prior's house now that we've got the keys. Hello.
I asked not to be disturbed.
Brother Remigius, I'm sorry I interrupted your service.
You mean Prior James' service?
Quite so. I heard he fell through the ice. Horrible.
Oh dear.
Yes. I was the one who found his rosary by the river. Now let me continue my work.
Have you seen this, knights?
Did a knight come to Kingsbridge within the last few weeks?
Of course. Even the bishop and the earl were here for the Christmas service. I held the sermon.
And the week before?
That week I was not here. Andrew Sacrist and I travelled to Shireland to hire cooks and buy food for our guests.
I see.
So the sacrists know something interesting.
Why would Prior James walk out onto the river at night?
He was chased.
Chased? By whom?
Or what?
The accuser.
But why would the devil be chasing him?
Better to not get involved in all this. Don't you have your own priory cell to run?
Being chased by an accuser, eh? I hear you've been speaking to the devil.
You really believe that the devil killed the prior?
Some of the brothers do, and I respect their beliefs. They never know what happened, and that's that. Now let me get back to my work.
Not quite yet. I found the keys.
Brother Marcus stole Cuthbert's keys.
Brother Marcus. I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me. Theft is something we cannot take lightly.
Indeed.
About the keys that were stolen by Brother Marcus.
I will deal with him. You were right to report.
But I have them on me. I guess I'll keep hold of these keys. Okay. No one seems to know anything about this. Right, let's go talk to this guy outside. I'm sure he's probably the one that has the most idea of what is going on. He will probably have the best idea. Because I have none. Walk around and talk to everyone until we find something. Okay. Move towards the north. There's some stuff over here. As we can move at hyper speed now. Now that we're outside of the gates a bit.
This priory is so much bigger than our small cell in the forest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm by the mill. The village of Knight Kingsbridge. Okay, I feel like the village might know something actually. Okay. We could go to the toll hut, but
Locked.
where's my inventory? You'd think my inventory would let me get my keys out, right? Let's go to the north. Sure, it's locked, but I've got some keys. Maybe that would open them? Okay. Is this just the village? Is that it? Because it's not letting me travel that way. Yeah, there's no arrow. Okay. So I guess I'm not allowed to go to the village. Do you know anything about this knight's brother Paul? If not, I'm completely lost.
Brother Paul? Philip. Ouch.
I guess you might want this hot rock.
Here, Paul.
You look like you're suffering.
Oh. Ouch. Oh.
A hot stone. Ah. It's a mercy, Philip. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Remigius should give you a fire, or not have you sit here at all.
I don't really mind. Winter is bound to end sometime. Philip,
Winter is
if you
coming.
ever run into trouble with Remigius, be careful to answer him. Do not stay silent.
Silent?
Nothing makes him angrier than someone who doesn't answer. He becomes weak and defensive. It's not fitting for a sub-prior, let alone prior.
Okay.
Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Yes. He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died.
He died.
We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He's very dead.
He could not speak,
No, because he was dead.
but the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers. James insisted that all his books and documents should be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
I heard about this. I think that would be unwise.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice. Right here, Philip. Maybe I brought a curse from Kingsbridge.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Have faith in the Lord, Brother Paul. You did well.
Thank you, Philip.
Yes, thank you for the letter. So what have I got to do now then?
Brother Paul, a word.
How's your foot?
What's wrong with your foot, Brother Paul?
Oh, just a chilblain. It will ease when the spring comes, and the hot stone really helps, Philip.
You should have a fire.
It's all right. It's not that cold.
Don't take it lightly. Many will
Lies.
die this winter for lack of food or shelter.
Many will die this winter, for the White
Remigius
Walkers are
thinks
coming.
the Lord is testing us. Only the sinners perish.
No, the poor perish, and those that he has freezing out here.
Don't say anything to Remigius, will you? If he thinks I've been complaining, he'll be displeased.
Okay, I will not say anything.
I have to leave, Brother Paul.
Take care of yourself. It's getting colder, I think.
Yet you said it's not and it's fine. You lied to me, old man. Didn't you? Oh yeah, we can double click to make it go faster, I forgot. So we don't have to watch all of that. Okay, where's my map? Is it not going to come up? Disgrace, the rubble should be removed, you would think. I hear talking.
There was something. He's right.
Now stop it. Concentrate.
Oh, everyone's just here. Hello.
You seem troubled, brother.
They won't. They won't sing.
Have they taken a vow of
It's
silence?
Adolphus. There was nothing, believe me.
I heard him crying in the crypt. I think I heard him too.
No, you are mistaken.
It sounded like a whip. Like he was chastising himself.
He was
It's the end of days.
doing what to himself? Filling a crack.
Brother Philip, please help me. Prove to them that there is nothing
And no one down there.
Okay. You want me to go into the darkness again? Okay, now I'm hearing things down here. It's like it's going wee. Okay. We've already checked the darkness in a few places. There's more darkness that I haven't checked.
Hello?
And it's a bird! Hello, Burb. Now it looks like a monkey.
What is that? It's the size of a child.
Okay, hello, bird.
Hello?
It's a owl!
An owl. Just an owl. The choir will be relieved to know that. I should tell them.
Is this because I left the gates open? I let an owl in.
The brothers did hear something after all.
Okay, hello, owl. Are you Harry Potter's friends? Just an owl. There's no magic here. Nothing to be scared of, just an owl.
There is no need to worry, brothers. Adolphus is resting in peace. It was just an hour.
I told you it was nothing.
God bless you, Brother Philip.
I knew I heard something.
Now, be silent, concentrate, and...
See. Okay.
Thank you for your help.
How could I not help you? You're my little brother.
I knew I could rely on you. Philip, have you found something yet?
Not yet. I will see where I can.
I thought I had. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't know how to.
We must.
Okay. Let's go to these novices again. Maybe I should go back to the lead guy now that I've got some more information. That might help.
We should go to shiring sometime. Heard they have a big-titted harlot there. One that would even do you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Jesus Christ. These lads.
What is it? Can you not see that I'm working?
Can I see your documents?
I would like to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why is that, Brother Philip?
Because I'm a nosy old fellow.
Well,
and I
Our
know
little
something
cell
like.
has given much to the mother house. I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
I want to make sure everything is fine
So
and well.
you do not trust us, Philip. Is that it?
The state
Pretty much.
of this priory.
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
I still would like to see the prior's documents.
Show me your stuff. You know you
They
would.
will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
It was Prior James's last wish. I'm following his request.
Yes, I'm sure you know that.
The new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
After the election, I'll be the new prior.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Of course. Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against James's last request.
But how do we know that that's the case? Okay. Sacris must organise a chapter meeting to save Prior James's documents. Okay, well I know where he is.
About the chapter meeting.
Talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
Okay, I will do. Bye bye. So this is going to be the quickest way into there. Hello, Andrew. I need to arrange some things.
What is it now? We can't allow Prior James's books to be burned.
That, Philip, was Prior James's wish.
But how do you know?
This priory is in debt. And without the ledgers and documents, that will never change. Besides, the wisdom in his books is priceless.
It is not up to you to make decisions in this priory, Brother Philip.
That's quite scripture to him.
Do not domineer over those in your charge, but be an example to the flock.
1 Peter chapter 5. You are right. You shall argue your case in front of the brothers in a chapter meeting today.
Thank you.
Quoting scripture as all of these religious people seems to
I
work.
will tell all the monks to come to the chapter house.
Would it help if I went and told some of them?
Feel free to do that. But I insist that the choir finishes practicing before we start. We're already behind schedule.
Well, I've already got them to start it. Okay. So I need to get everyone to attend the meeting. Okay, some benches. Why do I have the feeling that I could have asked you something else?
The cantor should find time now. Are you ready for the chapter
No.
meeting, Brother Philip? If you have any other business to take care of in Kingsbridge, do it now. The meeting could take a long time.
Okay. I'm not ready yet. I have to get all of the people to actually attend. Otherwise
Let me know
we're in
when
trouble.
you are. We must begin before nightfall.
Okay, I will be sure to get everyone to attend then. I will talk to literally everyone. Okay. Well, I guess he will naively talk to them himself then. If I can't talk to them. That's the cloister. Right, let's go to the kitchen. Let's make sure these guys come and attend.
It's getting cold.
Yeah, sorry, I left the door
When
open
will
for a
these
bit.
novices learn to close the door?
I have closed the door. Milius,
Milius,
you need to
May
come
I
and
have a word?
attend.
what can I do for you, Brother Philip?
No, not about the King Knight's letter. Okay, well, I guess I don't get to ask you to come and
Look like
attend.
you have something important to do. I'll be here if you need me.
If I'm just wandering around pointlessly right now, you know, I feel like I need to get someone who isn't going to get told to come to attend.
Philip,
Aha.
Cuthbert, I believe I found your keys.
where did you find them?
They were in a crack!
The thief hid them in the cathedral.
In a deep crack!
Sacrilege.
He likes being hand deep in a
Will
crack.
you report the thief to Remigius, Brother Philip?
Yes, I did.
I already have. Keep them until we know what to do.
Okay. Sure, I will inquire about the knight's letter.
I'm looking for a document that was given to Prior James.
It's probably in the prior's room then.
I will leave you to your work.
I will leave you to yours.
Okay, maybe I do need to ask this guy about the letter. Okay. It's probably in the pirate's room. Maybe I need it somehow. Before the meeting.
You look like you want to say something.
What is it?
Do you know anything about this knight's letter?
Prior James had a document I would like to see.
It's probably amongst the things that Remigius is going to burn.
Oh no.
Okay, I feel like I've already skipped this.
He's in the prior's room. Maybe you can talk him out of it.
No, he wasn't going to listen to me.
It was good talking to you, Milius.
Good talking to you as well.
Okay, let's go talk to the guy at the gates. And if he is not needed there, then well, we'll just start this meeting. So otherwise, what do we got to do? I don't know.
Ah, Brother Philip.
Yeah. Clearly I can't ask you to come.
Leave.
I got the feeling like I might need to invite people, but I guess it's just automatically done. Okay. It's not the way. Right. Arnaldus is not going to do anything. Right, let's just start this meeting. I feel like there's nothing else to be done.
The chapter meeting can now begin. The day will be over when we are finished. If there are other problems you wish to attend to, do it now.
No, I think I sorted it all.
The chapter meeting is more important.
Okay, let's do this.
And this is why Prior James's wish must not be honoured. Kingsbridge Priory would be beyond saving without financial records.
I think we have all understood the reason for your concern, Brother Philip. But before we come to a decision, let us hear other voices of concern.
I would like to know why you would doubt the wisdom in Prior James's decision.
Maybe you didn't know him as well as we did, Philip. I can say I knew him well. We all here knew him. So did you know him?
How wise was Prior James, really?
Philip, you are going too far. I will tell the bishop about this.
Brothers,
Brothers, please. Let's hear what he has to say.
Oh, heavens.
hear him out, brothers. I was stubborn as well, but he made me see it.
Well, that's not an easy thing to do.
There he is.
I owe James much. He was the one who asked me to take care of St. John in the Forest.
One of the most prosperous cells in all of Shiring, if not England.
I wasn't sure for him, that's why I didn't want to lie.
But his last wish was not. Well, was it? What are you waiting for? Answer me.
Is walking on thin ice wise?
Who does he think he is?
May the Lord forgive him. He knows not what he is saying. No. Philip was very hesitant to talk about the state of this priory with me. Usually he is as careful in his words as he is in his actions.
Yes. Philip asked us a question. Was it wise to walk out onto the ice?
God was testing Prior James.
I say the devil chased him. Do you doubt that? Do you doubt that, Philip? Surely you must have an answer. I know because Prior James confided in me.
If the Lord
That was a difficult choice there.
James, then he is testing all of us. I trust the Lord. So did James. And so should all of you. He was misguided when he walked onto the ice that night, as he was misguided in his last wish. Whatever or whoever misguided him.
Maybe it wasn't the devil. We've never seen him.
The novices would be better advised not to speak up.
Philip is a good man. He was the only one to say I should have a fire.
But did he do anything besides talk?
Yeah, I gave him a hot stone.
Yes.
He brought me a hot stone.
That's our Philip. Very well, Philip. But why don't you tell us the real reason you have come before us? You not only came to save these books, you have another motivation, do you not? We deserve the truth. What are your true intentions?
My brother is...
Yes, I reminded my brother that Kingsbridge can use help. Look around you. This priory is in a sorry state. Please vote to save the prior's documents from the fire. It's the only way to help this priory.
I say we leave the decision not up to a vote, but to Remigius.
That is against the rules.
Is it? He will be our new prior in a few days. Cuthbert declined, do you not remember?
I remember well. And I say no one in Kingsbridge is better suited for prior than Remigius.
I guess if I gave him the keys, he might have come.
Well, fortunately not. Well, that's true.
I wonder why Cuthbert declined.
Surely not.
Yeah, he might have come if we still had that
said,
keys.
there is someone not from our priory, someone better suited.
Are they going to make me the prior?
I nominate Philip of Gwynedd to be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
I knew it.
Well, yes,
Why you're here.
Excellent choice.
No one who ever immediate.
That's surprising.
Great
Prior
idea.
Philip.
And suddenly everyone's in line with that.
Brother Philip, do you accept the nomination?
Of course, otherwise the evil guy's going to win.
Thank you for your kind offer. But we would not want to impose on you, Brother Remigius.
Oh, but
Did you just reject on my behalf?
help you.
No, you really must not. We will see you later. Thank you.
Okay then.
We don't have much time. Evening Mass will begin soon.
Yeah, let's find his letter.
Should I not have accepted the nomination?
Now, of course he should have.
You've never been good at saying no. And Milius is right. Kingsbridge needs you.
And the evil guy in lead with the devil will win if not.
I will ride there tomorrow. I will let them know you will be staying in Kingsbridge for a few days. Thanks to you, these documents and books will not be burned.
They will not be burned.
Now we have to find that letter.
You truly think the letter can help prevent a war?
Of course.
If the message says what I think it says, then yes, I do.
What do you think it says? Okay. Rivalry for the throne. New king. Supported by most of the northern overlords. Blah 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 blah. Not long now and there'll be war.
Now, let us look for the letter.
Oh, that wasn't the letter. Okay. Let's look through everything. Well, conveniently there's a big letter here.
I think I found
Right in this tome.
In the Bible?
Revelations, the apocalypse of St. John. And they called to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who is seated on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
The wrath of the Lamb,
Great
is this the
day
binding of
their
Isaac?
wrath has come, and who can stand? The Lamb?
The Lamb. To the
What
slaughter.
was James afraid of?
Lambs?
Was it this letter?
No, the letter is still sealed. Break the seal.
Yeah, that's totally going to help with it being official, isn't it? Just open it. Robert of Gloucester, name the day, and we will be ready to shed blood in the name of Empress Maud. I and my bondsmen will ride against Stephen Bloss. We will not start the war, but we shall unleash it. Isn't that the same as starting it? Stephen himself started it the day he betrayed King Henry's daughter and took her throne. He and those who swore loyalty to him. Bartholomew, Earl of Shiring. Well, that's a
this is
declaration
it.
of war.
You found it.
The Earl of Shiring is about to start a war.
Yes. He's made contact with my own master, Earl Robert of Gloucester.
Who is this King?
I feel like delivering that letter will help start the war, not prevent it.
Do you ever think of the day our parents died?
Nope.
Francis, you know I don't like to talk of that.
I know. It's just that I think of them all the time. And I've always blamed King Henry. The church suffered under his rule as much as we did in Wales. Philip, you have to show this letter to the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Why me?
Why me?
Because you have to.
Just
There's
because.
no other
Because
way.
otherwise the game doesn't
Our late
continue.
King Henry was opposed to Rome's influence in England. King Stephen, on the other hand, swore to preserve the rights and privileges of the church, and we can help him if you tell the bishop to protect Stephen.
You are conspiring against your own lord, Earl Robert.
I want a king who supports the church. I want
So
peace
you're
in
helping
times
start the
to
war.
end. I want to stop the Earl of Shiring from starting a war. He could set the whole of England on fire. My lord the Earl of Gloucester can never know what I was doing here. You must not tell the truth about how or where you got this letter. Don't tell anyone I was involved.
I'm gonna refuse.
I have already lied for you. I will not do it again.
Lied? You almost told the whole chapter about the letter.
I lied. I told everyone I just wanted to save Prior James's documents.
Not mentioning the letter was an act of diplomacy.
I don't know, there's something suspicious going on.
I'm not a diplomat. I'm a simple monk. Who am I to talk to a bishop? I cannot and will not do this.
I understand. I will write to St. John's and tell your monks you will stay in Kingsbridge until the election. And then I must find a way to get this letter into the hands of the bishop.
Guess it would be wrong if I went and did it. Okay. You had to uncover the conspiracy, you were nominated to become the prior, you did not agree to meet the bishop, your brother is on his own, you reported Brother Marcus, the thief, you gave Brother Cole a hot stone and citizen. Regiment still holds you in contempt. I guess we could have done better there. Okay, we did it. That's chapter 1 of 6.